J-Man from Mushroomhead. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good. Thank you so much for joining me. And Mayhem's winding down a little bit now. We're getting towards the end.
It's starting to come a little closer. I think we got about 7 or 8 left. 2 more weeks or something like that. But it's been fantastic. We've had a blast. All the bands are great. It's great getting to know everybody. The fans have been great. It's actually exceeded my expectations.
I mean, the buzz for Mushroomhead has been so high. I mean, everything I've been reading online, the set has been incredible. Like, how's the fan reaction been looking at it from your perspective?
It's been unbelievable. The fans have been great, really supportive. We're really fortunate to be on a great stage, the Colcock stage. Let me give a name drop them. I mean, we're among our peers, and I'm fans of a lot of them. So it's kind of cool to be in the mix with Ice-T and Cannibal Corpse, and a lot of these young bands are fantastic. I'm really into Upon a Burning Body. I think Amir's killer. That's kind of why I was late. I was watching their set.
Don't you love the diversity though? I love the diversity of these types of festivals.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's important, and I think it's really cool. I think it says a lot about the fans too, is that they seem to be really open-minded. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen, no one's been heckled, or you know what I mean. But there is a lot of diversity. There's everything from hardcore to black metal to rock and roll to whatever you call what we do. So there's quite a wide range, and the audiences have been really open-minded and supportive.
Absolutely. So I mean, Mushroomhead's been around for quite a while now, and how hard is it for you guys to craft a set list every night?
Well, there is a lot of material. I mean, we're about 7 albums in, so I'd imagine that's about 90 songs.
Exactly.
Like that. But you try to play the stuff that the fans like or are most familiar with. So obviously on our Mayhem set, we're playing a lot of the singles, the video songs like that. But we're also playing 2 songs off the new album, which is a lot of fun. I mean, I can't wait to play more of that, because it's
got to be refreshing for you guys.
It really is, and especially me. I'm coming back. I took about 8 years off from the band, so to come back and have a new record that I'm really proud of and happy with the way it turned out. It's fun to play the newer stuff for sure.
Can you take me in the recording process for the new album, for maybe 1 or 2 tracks in particular, and tell me kind of what kind of headspace you guys are in?
Well, a lot kind of happened during this record. One, I came back. 2, we also got 2 new members up on bass and guitar, and then we also kind of had a lot of unfortunate kind of tragedies that kind of happened during the course of the album, and that was losing our original founding guitar player, J.J. Righteous, and also basically the sister of the band and photographer of the band, Vanessa, who was also Skinny's wife and the mother of his children. So we lost those 2 in between albums, and so I think that it kind of added a weight to it, to where we felt like we had to kind of build some type of tribute to them, So I think that drove a lot of the creativity. It was all right, we're here for a higher purpose kind of thing, Then we're not just making another record,
You feel like that could be kind of a thread that runs through it?
Absolutely. I think it, as you get older, like you said, we've been a band for 20 years, so you kind of, you mature over those years, and you also, you deal with things like loss. I mean, I lost my father, which is the reason I left the band in the first place, and it gives you a lot of perspective, and I guess maybe a little bit more to say, and it also kind of solidifies past relationships and friendships and band relationships, because you realize how fragile life is and how fortunate you are to be in one another's lives, and you quit taking shit for granted.
Absolutely. What is it like for you guys to know that you've been an influence on a lot of these younger bands that are out there? I mean, the band's definitely continues to build your legacy.
Yeah, that part's a trip. I was talking to I think it was Danny from Upon a Burning Body, and he was like, dude, when I was in 6th grade, I saw that video, man. And I'm like, oh shit, man, I feel old now,
Thanks.
But I'll tell you what, man, for a bunch of older guys, man, we're giving these kids a run for their money, so.
Absolutely. So I've been asking a lot of bands what Mayhem means to them. What does it mean to you?
As far as the tour?
Even the word Mayhem.
The word Mayhem, it's just, when I sat down, I think the first thing I said to you, I said, sorry, today's been chaos. I think that's almost more fitting. It should almost be the Rockstar Chaos Tour, because it's just anarchy.
Absolutely. I heard, though, it's got that kind of summer camp environment, though.
Absolutely, yeah. I couldn't think of a better way to spend my summer. It's been fantastic.
So what's up next after Mayhem?
We got a tour, and it's going to be like a weird, like rock hip hop kind of tour, and it's
I love that. That's like my favorite.
Cool headline with Insane Clown Posse, and I think the opening acts are 3-6 Mafia and Avatar.
Amazing.
So
what?
It's going to be like all over the map. So that's going to be October. You know, Halloween seasons are obviously for our band. It's like, you know.
How's the Juggalo fan base go with Mushroom?
You know what? I haven't really experienced it yet, but
I mean, like,
these guys have done the gathering thing before, and they told me that it's awesome. So hopefully it's awesome.
It's a non-stop party out there.
Okay.
It should definitely be interesting.
Okay.
I want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I appreciate it.
That's the attention you have, and you know we really appreciate it.
Any comments to fans?
I just want to say, come to Mayhem. Like she said, there's about 7 or 8 dates left. It's a phenomenal tour. You'll get to see a wide variety of music, and it's a hell of a party. Thank you. It was a pleasure.